All right, so are you ready to dig into this? I'm
Always.
really excited about this one. Nopal cactus,
Prickly pear? Yeah.
prickly pear cactus. It's this deep dive is going to be based on an article I found called "Top 8 Health Benefits of Nopal Cactus:
Yeah.
A Superfood for Holistic Wellness."
Catchy.
And I mean, right off the bat, superfood.
Holistic wellness.
Yeah, it's
Like intrigued.
it is interesting how they just keep tacking on more and more of these benefits.
Right.
But it's true. This is a plant that's been used for centuries, especially in Mexican culture.
Yeah.
And so maybe they're onto something.
Yeah, maybe there's some actual science behind some of this stuff. So
Yeah.
let's just start with like the basics, the
Uh-huh.
nutritional, like what's in this thing?
Yeah.
Why is it considered a superfood?
Okay, so right off the bat, this thing is jam-packed with vitamins, minerals. We're talking vitamin A, vitamin C, B complex vitamins,
Wow.
all the essential minerals.
Mm-hmm.
Calcium, magnesium,
I
potassium.
mean, that's already like you're getting a lot in there.
More than most.
And that's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the fiber content.
Yeah, the article mentioned fiber.
That's where things get really interesting. You've got both soluble and insoluble fiber.
And remind me, what's the difference?
Oh, sure. So soluble fiber, that's the type that basically forms this gel-like substance in your digestive system.
Right.
It helps slow things down, regulates digestion. Then you've got the insoluble fiber, and that's the one that adds bulk to your stool. So that's where the, keeping things moving and preventing constipation comes in.
Okay, so it's kind of a two-pronged attack on digestive issues.
Yeah, exactly. It's covering all the bases.
I like that.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
Yeah.
they talk about this prebiotic effect.
Right, right.
Now, have you heard much about prebiotics?
Well, I know that they're like food for the good bacteria in your gut,
Yeah.
but I don't really know much beyond that.
Okay, well, that's exactly it. They're like fertilizer for your gut microbiome. And that's so important because those good bacteria, they play a huge role in your overall health. Everything from digestion and nutrient absorption to your immune system and even mental health.
So a healthy gut really is like the foundation of everything.
It's a foundation, yeah.
I'm starting to get why they call this a holistic superfood.
Right. It's all connected.
Yeah, and speaking of connections, this next benefit is where it gets super interesting, at least for me. The article talks about Nopal cactus being beneficial for blood sugar regulation.
Yeah, that's one of the big ones they're really researching right now. So how it works is Nopal seems to improve what they call insulin sensitivity,
Mm.
which is basically how effectively your body can use insulin
Okay.
to get that sugar out of your bloodstream and into your cells.
Right, because insulin is the hormone that helps control blood sugar, right?
Exactly. And the other thing Nopal does is it slows down how quickly carbs are absorbed into your bloodstream.
Oh, so it prevents those big spikes in blood sugar after a meal.
Exactly, yeah. Some studies have even shown that consuming Nopal can reduce those spikes by up to 15%.
15%. That's pretty significant.
It is, yeah. So you can see why this is potentially huge for people with type 2 diabetes or even those just at risk of developing it.
Right, and it just seems like, even if you don't have any blood sugar issues,
Mm,
it's probably still a good idea to keep those levels balanced.
absolutely, yeah. For overall metabolic health, you want to keep those blood sugar swings in check.
Right, yeah.
And speaking of metabolic health,
Yeah.
this ties into the next benefit they talk about, which is weight management.
Okay, yeah. The article mentioned that Nopal can be helpful for weight loss.
Yeah, and it makes sense when you think about it. I mean, first of all, it's naturally low in calories,
Uh-huh.
but high in fiber. So that combination is going to keep you feeling full and satisfied.
So it's like it helps with portion control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like you're less likely to overeat. But then there's also some really interesting early research suggesting that certain compounds in Nopal, particularly these things called polysaccharides, might actually help with fat metabolism.
What? So it's not just about feeling full. It's like it could actually change how your body processes fat.
That's what the research is suggesting. They think it might help reduce the absorption of dietary fat.
Wow, that's fascinating.
It is, but it's still early days, so we need more research to
Yeah.
fully understand how this works.
Right, always more research.
Always more research.
Okay, so we've covered digestion, blood sugar, weight management.
Mhm.
What about heart health?
Oh, that's a big one. Nopal's got some serious heart-healthy benefits.
Like what?
Well, first of all, it can help lower cholesterol levels, and then it's also a powerful anti-inflammatory.
Okay, I've heard that inflammation is linked to a lot of different health problems.
Absolutely, including heart disease. So by reducing inflammation, Nopal is helping to protect your heart.
Oh, okay.
And then on top of that, it can also help support healthy blood pressure.
So it's like a triple threat for heart health.
It is, yeah. It's addressing all these different factors that can contribute to heart
So
disease.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Yeah.
It's like everything's connected.
Yeah, exactly.
You improve one aspect of your health, and it has these ripple effects on other areas.
It's all about that interconnectedness.
I like that.
And this is actually a perfect segue into the next benefit, which is Nopal's traditional use as a liver detoxifier.
Okay, detoxification. So is that because of the antioxidants we talked about earlier?
You got it. Antioxidants are basically these little warriors that help neutralize toxins in your body. And your liver, that's the main organ responsible for filtering out those toxins.
So the Nopal is like giving your liver a helping hand.
Exactly. It's providing those antioxidants to help protect the liver from damage and support its natural detoxification processes.
Wow, so it's like a shield for your liver.
Yeah, you could say that.
I like it. All right, so what about skin health? The article also mentioned Nopal being good for your skin.
Oh, yeah, those antioxidants are doing their magic there, too.
Okay, so how does that work?
So those free radicals we talked about, the ones that damage your liver, well, they also damage your skin cells.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and that damage can lead to premature aging, wrinkles, age spots, all that fun stuff.
Not fun.
So the antioxidants in Nopal are helping to fight off those free radicals and protect your skin cells.
Okay.
Plus, Nopal's also got those anti-inflammatory properties, which can help soothe irritated skin, reduce redness, and even help with things like acne.
I see.
And then on top of that, there's even some research suggesting that certain compounds in Nopal can actually stimulate collagen production.
Oh, collagen. That's the protein that keeps your skin looking like firm and plump, right?
Exactly, yeah. So Nopal could be a natural way to help maintain skin elasticity and prevent wrinkles.
Wow. I mean, this is incredible. One plant can do all this.
Pretty amazing, right?
So for those of us who are like, all right, sign me up, how do we actually get more Nopal in our lives?
Well, the article talks about a few different ways. You can use the fresh paddles. They have this unique texture, kind of like a cross between green beans and okra.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and you can grill them, sauté them, add them to salads, soups, all sorts of things.
I've also seen recipes for smoothies and juices with Nopal.
Oh, yeah, that's another great way to enjoy it. Kind of a refreshing twist.
Yeah.
And then if you're looking for something more convenient, there's also Nopal powder and capsules available as supplements.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. And of course, there's also the prickly pear fruit itself.
Right, which is delicious. You can eat it raw, juice it, make jams and syrups out of it.
All kinds of options.
Yeah. Of course, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian before making any big changes to your diet.
Especially if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medications.
Exactly. They can help you figure out what's right for you.
So I think we've covered a lot of ground today. Nopal cactus. More than just a prickly pear.
It's a true superfood, that's for sure.
Yeah, with a long history of use and just a whole range of potential health benefits. I mean, we talked about everything from gut health and blood sugar regulation to heart health, liver detoxification, skin benefits.
Pretty remarkable.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder, what else don't we know about this plant?
Right, there's so much more to explore. Maybe there are even more benefits waiting to be discovered.
Maybe. Well, I guess we'll have to stay tuned for more research
Exactly.
and maybe another deep dive in the future.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Until next time.
See ya.